Neville Lawrence, the father of the murdered teenager Stephen Lawrence, says racism is still a big issue in Britain and that he moved to Jamaica because he didn't feel safe walking the streets. In a BBC interview, he admitted that he did worry about his grandchildren still living here. But he acknowledged that Britain had changed since 1993, when Stephen was killed, and that policing had improved since that time. He spoke to our correspondent Rita Chakrabarti.
For over 18 years, Neville Lawrence has campaigned to get justice for his murdered son, Stephen. Almost 2 decades of a life on hold. Today he spoke about how he's finally learning to live normally again.
I went to a party, one of my friend's birthday party, and I had made a promise that I would never dance until there was somebody doing time for the death of my son. And I was able to dance on Saturday night for the first time in 18 years, and it felt really good.
Neville Lawrence now lives in Jamaica, where his son is buried. He moved there because he didn't feel secure in Britain.
I came to the conclusion that I wasn't safe walking the streets. So the only option that was left open to me was to leave. And that's what I did. Because even now I'm thinking about my grandchildren living in this country. Are they safe walking the street?
Duwayne was with Stephen when the two were attacked. He escaped but was traumatised and unable to identify the culprits. The police went on to arrest him many times without cause in connection with other cases. The Macpherson inquiry in 1999 suggested it was because he was black.
I've had 18 years of being victimised, false charges brought against me, treated as a criminal, all by the police. But to see 2 of the 6 convicted for the murder of Steve, everything that I had gone through, been through, suffered for the last 18 years has all been worth it.
Neville Lawrence has waited so many years for justice for his son. He feels Britain is a better place now than then, but the cost for him has been immeasurable.
The death of my son has allowed us to focus on the fact that racism is a big issue in the country and part of lifestyles of some people who are affected every day. And we're sitting here now talking about my son. And I wish that we would have been able to do this before I lost my son. Unfortunately for me and my family, it didn't happen.
His name will always be linked with a vicious racist attack. But today his father released a new photo of Stephen Lawrence, a new image for a new phase. Rita Chakrabarti, BBC News.
The